student. 12th physics. Today's our topics. Force on current carrying conductor placed in uniform magnetic fields. This is our topic. We know that a moving charge experiences a magnetic force in a uniform magnetic field. It can be extended for a current conductor placed in a uniform magnetic field because electric current is the flow of free electron. Because electric current is the flow of free electrons. Let small l be the length of conductor. And capital A its area of the cross sections. Area of the cross sections of conductor. And small n be the number of density of electron. Number of density of free electron E. Then in these conditions, then the number of free electrons in the conductor, total number of free electron in the conductor is given by capital N, that is equal to number of electron density multiply area multiply length. It is the total number of electron in the conductors. Let conductor be lying along the x-axis and magnetic field B laying in xy plane makes angle theta with x-axis, and current flow through the coil along the directions of x-axis. Electric current flows through a conductor due to unidirectional form of free electrons. Unidirectional flow of free electrons. Therefore, the magnetic force acting on each free electrons. Then in these conditions, the magnetic force acting on each free electron is given by small f factor equal to minus E Vd, vector of Vd cross vector of B, where small Vd is the drift velocity of electron. Vd is a drift velocity of electron and E is the charge of an electron. E जो है इलेक्ट्रॉन्स की चार्जेस है और Vd जो है ड्रिफ्ट वेलोसिटी ऑफ इलेक्ट्रॉन्स है. Now therefore the total magnetic force acting on the conductor, total magnetic force acting on the conductor is given by capital F. It is given by capital F, that is equal to the total number of free electrons multiply acting force of electrons. Then putting the value of N in above equations, NaL, then small n capital A in small l into F, and also putting the value of small f, then we have vector of F, that is equal to NaL multiply minus E vector of Bt cross vector of B. It is equation number first. But we know that current either is equal to NaEVD. EVD ये हमने प्रीवियस चैप्टर्स में हमने स्टडी किए हैं. देन multiply by L both side, then I small l, that is equal to NaEVD L. It is equation number 2. Then now IL is the current element. It is a current element directed along the directions of currents. It is a current element directed along the directions of current, and I dot L vector and VD are directed in opposite directions. ये जो I and L and VD है जो उसकी जो डायरेक्शंस है क्या है, अपोजिट डायरेक्शंस. देयरफॉर द इक्वेशन नंबर 2, देन नाउ IL इसकी जो डायरेक्शंस है IL and VD are directed in opposite directions. Then now IL that is equal to minus NaE L dot VD. Then on putting the value in above equation number 1, then from equation number 1, vector of capital F that is equal to I L cross B. L cross B R that is equal to I L cross B may be right ILB sin theta. ILB sin theta. This is equation number 3 and equation number 4. This is our required expressions. Some cases. Case first. If theta that is equal to 0 angle, then F that is equal to ILB sin 0 that is equal to 0, then totally 0. Force that is equal to 0. And second, if theta that is equal to 90 angle, then F that is equal to ILB sin 90 that is equal to 1, then F that is equal to ILB. It is a maximum. This is the maximum. Now our next topic. Force between two current carrying conductors. We have two conductors placed in d distance between. Now let's start. We know that when current is made to flow through a conductor, then a magnetic field is developed around it. जैसे कोई भी हमारे पास कंडक्टर्स पे करंट फ्लो होता है तो उसके अराउंड्स पे मैग्नेटिक फील्ड जनरेट होती है. नाउ if another current carrying conductor is being placed near the first conductor, that means in the magnetic field of first conductor, then it will be experience of force due to first conductor. Similarly, the first conductor will also experience force due to magnetic field produced around the second conductors. Now, formula derivations of force between the two current carrying conductors. Now, Consider two long straight conductor AB and CD held parallel to each other on the plane of paper at distance small d apart from each other. Suppose I1 current is flowing through the conductor AB, then the magnetic field at distance d apart from it will be given by P1, that is equal to mu 0 upon 4 pi dot 2I1 upon d Tesla. Tesla is the unit of magnetic field. And now, according to right hand rule, the directions of magnetic field B1 is inward perpendicular to plane of paper. Directions B1 is a inverse perpendicular to plane of paper. And secondly, if I2 current is made to flow through the conductor CD, I2 current is made to flow through the conductor CD, then force acting on its length L will be given by F2, that is equal to I2 is equation number first, and F2 that is equal to I2 is current of CD conductor and length is L, and B1 is magnetic field of second जो एक्सपीरियंस करेगा फर्स्ट वाला, and sin theta. It is sin theta. If theta that is equal to 90 and it is perpendicular to each other, then I2 IL B1 sin 90, then F2 that is equal to I2 L B1. Putting the value of B1 in above equation number 1, then from equation number 1 and 2, F2 that is equal to I2 L B1 की वैल्यू हमारे पास है mu 0 upon 4 pi 2I1 upon D. We know that force acting on conductor CD per unit length. So force acting on conductor CD per unit length will be given by F that is equal to F2 upon L. Then now F2 की वैल्यू in above equation number 3, then I2 L mu 0 upon 4 pi dot 2I1 upon D upon L. L to L clear out. Then we have only F that is equal to mu 0 upon 4 pi dot 2I1 I2 upon D Newton per meter. Question number 4. Similarly, it can be proved that the force acting on conductor AB. Similarly, it can be proved that the force acting on conductor AB per unit length will be given by F that is equal to F1 upon L, then mu 0 upon 4 pi dot 2 I1 I2 upon D Newton per meter. This is the required expressions.